Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers review. In today's video, thanks to the team at Robot Kingdom, I'm taking a look at the Ectotron, Ecto 1. This is the Transformers Ghostbusters crossover, part of More Than Meets the Eye 2019 collaborative series. Absolutely adore how this figure looks. I know I'm a little bit late to the party and some of the bigger reviewers paid to get one of these way ahead of the time, but as much as I love it, I was not going to pay a silly through the roof prices for something that was going to get released at most stores. Looking at the front of the box, it's a very G1 style packaging and lovely artwork on the side there, and then on the side we've got the Ghostbusters logo as well as the Ectotron, and then on the back there we have got some amazing G1 nods. This is exactly like I remember the packaging when I was a kid. We've got the tech spec there, 35 years. Really interesting to see which other crossovers we'll get. Maybe we'll get like a Back to the Future one, or we can get Kit, Knight Rider. Hopefully we'll get some more lovely crossovers. We've got the kind of instructions on the top there, and on the bottom there we've got some of the licensing. So without further ado, let's get this Ecto 1 out. And here we have it out of its plastic prison. They've done an amazing job. This is basically a reshell of their Hotspot and Onslaught from the Combiner Wars, and it's done an amazing job. Absolutely adore Slimer. This really reminds me of the small ghosts we used to get with the Ghostbuster figures. You go. Really nice sculpting on there as well. Nearly got as many chins as I have. Yeah, and we have Ecto 1 itself. Gorgeous detailing on the top there. It does feel a little bit flimsy, where a lot of this is empty panels that have been added on. But I think they've done a pretty amazing job. Just need a Metroplex that transforms, or some sort of base former like Metroplex that transforms into the fire station now. I believe we are getting Optimus Prime. A lot of people have got him up for pre-order, and he's done in these sort of colours as well, and kind of as part of the crossover. But really I'm amazed at how well this has come out. We have the Lego Ecto 1. That's one of my favourites. I used to have the original Ecto 1 as a kid as well, although a lot of them have a seat on the top and lots of bits are missing, but very impressed. Now, not everybody's going to agree with me on this, but this is one of my favourite kind of generation style figures, to the sheer fact that it is very kind of in keeping with the Masterpiece line. The vehicle mode is so close to what we got in the movie that I really do think this could pass as kind of a movieverse figure or a masterpiece. Now, to get the Ecto 1 Ectotron transformed up, we do have a little bit of kind of unplugging and parts forming, but I'm okay with that. For them to get it to work in both modes, I'm actually pretty okay with the routes that they've taken. So just a matter of unplugging a lot of these wires, like so. This whole section here is actually going to lift up, like so, and come out. That's going to be the photon pack, and then we can see the shell of the vehicle mode here. This is where we can now start to transform them up. So we bring these side panels up like so, and up like so. Come to the underside, the toes come down like so. These are going to untab and untab, and much like we got with a lot of the Combiner Wars and Tide and Return figures, this whole section here is now going to untab and untab and then these fully extend, and then this can come back in and lock into place now that the leg is secure. And again on this side, now that the leg is secure, and then make sure both of those feet are down. We have these heel spurs hidden away at the back. Top half splits, and it's going to come down and form the arms. Make sure that all of this backpack piece is locked up and out of the way. Yes, it's a fairly hefty back kibble, but I think considering the look that they're going for, I think personally I think it actually works exceptionally well. We can bring down this chest piece, bring up the head with the goggles on, and bring that back. We have these hands placed on the inside there, and bring those down. Again on this side, bring those hands down to the side, and he actually looks like a Ghostbuster. I think that is awesome. Really, his legs are very, very loose. Very dodgy joint there. We can bring in this roof panel. Make sure that this piece here is fully extended. This then extends outwards like so. And then this is going to come up like that. So this piece comes up and tabs in on the top like this. This panel piece slides down, and then this is going to rock. And then we have his gun. That's going to just connect to the end like this. And then coming around to his back, we have this tab here. This is going to just tab in like that and plug in. Ruddy, marvellous. Now it's not without its flaws. It could do with ankle pivots. The knees on this are incredibly weak. They don't really lock into position as well as I had with the likes of Hotspot. But he looks exceptional. Really does tick all of my retro boxes. It's a really good bit of reshelling there. And just taking a look at how that photon pack looks on the back there. Done a marvellous job. And there we have him alongside TE Prime to give you an idea of how he'd fare in a Masterpiece collection. Yes, he is a little bit more simplified when he's done up in his robot mode like this, but it's still pretty in keeping because everything's enclosed and you can't see a lot of those joints when he's out on display. He's a good Voyager sized figure. Slimer just looks exceptional. I like how they incorporated everything. Yes, there's a lot of parts forming with regards to that backpack, and he does have quite substantial kibble levels, but I think it's passable. I like what they've done. It's a very out there crossover, something personally I wasn't expecting, and I'm glad that they did what they did. Articulation wise, we have up and down on the head, we have some left and right. We have pivot out to the side on that joint. We have independent pivot in there as well. We can go forwards and backwards. There's a bicep and a secondary biceps. We can bring the arm up at a 90-degree angle. These shoulder pads can move outwards. We have a bend on that wrist. There's nothing on that waist there because we have this big old backpack section. Friction joint forwards and backwards. Soft ratchet out to the side there. Upper thigh rotation. Single bend on that knee. Really not happy with the stability of these legs. They really do not lock in like what we got with Onslaught and Hotspot. And then we just have up and down on those toes. Unfortunately, no pivot or rotation. And I know it's hard to see, but we do actually have some eyes kind of visible underneath those goggles. So there we have it, Ectotron. Other than his complete lack of balance in those knees, he's a very good, very unique figure, something I didn't see coming and didn't know I'd need it until it was here, and can't recommend it enough. It's an amazing little crossover piece and should tick a lot of the fandom's boxes. Thanks again to Robot Kingdom for making this review possible. I've included a link where this can be ordered in the description section below, and until next time, for myself and the Ghostbusters Transformers crossover, Ectotron, Ecto 1, goodbye.